Now about this artifacts, what we have to cover up. What are artifacts? In previous many topics also, I have utilized this term, artifacts. What are artifacts and why we do that? Artifacts are nothing but earlier I told you that your coding part, design part, templates, analysis, everything is artifacts now. So here in this topic we have to see how they are divided into these life cycle phases, life cycle activities. There are five types of sets that are being made into which the process artifacts are derived. So, what are those artifacts that we have to see? After that, we have to see what role they play in the life cycle phases. So, this topic is about that one. So, first thing is about artifact to make the development of the software system in the managed way. Distinct collections of information have been organized into these artifact sets. So, this artifact basically, this term artifact means any information which typically in any form developed or reviewed, that is called as an artifact. Any information which is being developed or reviewed, that is an artifact. Lifecycle software artifacts have been organized into five sets, which are partitioned into some of the individual artifacts. These sets are having their own artifacts that we will see. But here in this slide, what you have to know, these five sets are management set, which involves textual formats, text graphics, ad hoc textual formats are part of this management set. Requirement set comprises of organized text and models. Design set comprises of models for the solution purpose. Implementation set comprises some programming languages and the related source files. And deployment set comprises of some processable languages or the associated files like your user manuals, some guides which is being given to the customer when they are deploying the software. So these five sets have their own artifacts, and these are those artifacts. What are those different artifacts? For requirement set, the artifact can be the vision document, requirement model, they are the artifacts. For design set, artifacts are model of the design model, test model, architecture description. For implementation set, obviously your source code baselines, your compile time files, and executable components, your modules. Deployment set comprises of your user manual, runtime files, product executable baselines. These all terms that you are watching over here in this slide, all the terms, one, two, every set comprises of some artifacts. They all are the artifacts. Management set comprises of some nine artifacts from work breakdown structure to business case, release specification, software development plan, descriptions of release, assessment status, deployment documents, environment, that means tools and techniques. All these things are your management. Now, one more thing over here in this topic that you have to remember, this life cycle phases that we have studied earlier. Just give me a second. These four phases that we have studied in life cycle as life cycle stages. I'll just remind you, inception and collaboration are engineering stages, and construction and transition are production stages. These four phases, in every stage the spiral is evolving and we are moving towards a final product development. Now this inception phase focuses on the artifacts of requirement set that we have just requirement set artifacts. Elaboration phase focuses on design phase. Okay, so design artifacts, design set artifacts, you can say. Construction phase focuses on your the third one, that is your implementation set. Okay, so implementation set artifacts are being utilized in construction phase. Transition phase utilizes or focus on artifacts of deployments. So these four comes under like this, that here we are deploying. Okay, so requirement set, description set, sorry, requirement set, design set, implementation set, and deployment set. These four sets are being utilized, I mean more focus life cycle phases wise is this. Now remaining the fifth one. Fifth set is also there. You can ask me then what about management set? So management set artifacts that management set artifacts that we have seen, there are nine artifacts. Those all nine artifacts are being utilized in all four phases. All four phases. Okay. So that is your all five sets of artifacts are being utilized in this way for life cycle stages or life cycle phases. I hope I made my point clear. I wanted to discuss this thing with you, that more focus of requirement is on this one, more focus of design is on elaboration phase, more focus of implementation set is in construction phase, deployment, transition phase, and management for all four phases. Okay, so I'm clearing all the drawings and I'm moving to our slide where we were this one. So these requirements set, design set, implementation set, deployment set, and it is being shown over here because management set is being utilized globally in all four phases. That's why the block is the larger one. One by one, we have to see all these sets. So that we will cover today. Management set. Management set captures the artifacts associated with planning and execution. Firstly. Okay. So basically, management set comprises of all these things. Uh, these artifacts of management set, they utilize immature notations like your text, graphics, representation to capture the relation between project people and the stakeholders. Okay, and there are these different types of artifacts that are being shown here. This last part, management set, this one, this part. So this last part, planning artifacts, operational artifacts, the work breakdown structure is about activity breakdown and financial track. Work breakdown structure is nothing but we are organizing all the activities which is to be done first, second, third, fourth, last, and every activity will take how much money, how much time. Um, that is work breakdown structure. Business case is about estimated budget, estimated time, and estimated profit. Expected profit also you can see. So business cases are that. Release specifications is about your scope of the project, when it will start, when it will end. So another thing, planning objectives for the release. These comes under release specification. Then comes your status assessment. Status assessment is nothing but your, oh sorry, not status I directly jumped on that one. Software development plan. Software development plan is about all the things that is to be documented as a software development plan, and that plan comprises of some things like your project process instance, and that software development plan will comprise of the context, technical approach, management approach, evolutionary approach, um, context, and software change management, assessment, inspections, testing. all these things, what matrices to be utilized, how you are proceeding, what tools you are utilizing, all these things are to be documented in this SDP, software development plan. Okay, so that is your software development plan. Then comes your next operational artifacts, and operational artifacts comprises of your this one. First is release description in operational one. So release descriptions tells the results of the release, how customers are reacting to it, what are the defects, what improvements to be done. That is release descriptions. Then comes your after release descriptions, the status assessment. Status assessment is nothing but you have to check the status, how much progress is being made in the process. So that progress, how you will check on the basis of the periodic snapshots. Time to time you have to snapshot means you have to check at this up to this particular time this much work is complete. Software change order database. So the software change order database, it comprises of some discrete baseline changes, a description of the changes that will come under the software change order database. At what first which change came, second which change came, and that. Deployment documents. So deployment documents comprises of your plan, training courses, sales kit. All these things are your deployment documents. In the field, when you are going to deliver your project, what things are required. So all these things will come under this. Environment, last one, comprises of all tools and techniques, automation processes, documentations, hardware and software tools. All these things are environment. This is your management set. Okay. Now this management set that we just have seen, these are all the artifacts of the management set. Uh, Planning and operational artifacts, different artifacts are there to evaluate whether these are working properly or not. Then there are some practices that are to be followed. First one is relevant stakeholder reviews. You have to check the reviews of the stakeholder, how much satisfied they are. Analysis of the changes, the current version of the artifact and the previous version. You have to see the changes and you have to analyze them. Major milestones that are to be achieved among all artifacts, in particular accuracy of the business case and vision artifacts, according to the objectives and goals that are being set in the starting. According to that, the milestones have been achieved on those things are comes under this assessment for the management. Okay, so this is your management set. Nothing else is there to discuss about it. If something will come up in detail on later basis, or if I will have to discuss something else, I will take it. But for right now, this much is enough to know about management set. So in this diagram, we just covered up this management set, and we have discussed about all the artifacts in a brief manner. What are they? Just what is the meaning of them? What they do? Okay, so this management set is done. Then comes your requirements. So what is this requirement set? It comprises of the document for vision statement. It comprises of models of requirements. These things are your requirements. So requirement set basically, um, to check whether these things are being done properly or not, there are some practices that are to be followed for requirement set, like analyze the consistency with the release of the management set. When the management set all these things, the planning is completed, the consistency is to be checked between both. According to that, requirement model is to be made. According to that, vision document is to be made. Analysis of consistency between the vision and the requirement models. Whether the requirement models are according to the vision or not. Okay. That is another analysis, utilizing which we can check some practices that we have to follow, whether all the artifacts are being implemented properly or not. Analysis of the changes between the current version of requirement artifact and previous version to avoid any rework, delays, to avoid the scrap and defect. Okay. And finally, for the quality of the requirement model and the vision document, review is to be done. Utilizing all these things, we can check whether our requirement set is appropriate or not. Then comes your design set. Design set is comprises of all these things: design model, test model, architecture description. These things comes under design set. And for evaluating whether design set uh, is properly implemented or not, is properly done or not, there are some practices again, like we have seen in requirement set, and those practices comprises of analysis of internal consistency. For the quality of the design model, we have to check analysis of consistency with the requirement models, whether your design model is according to the requirement model or not. So all these things are related with each other, you can say. Okay. So design model is according to the requirements or not, that we have to check. Test models are there or not according to the design models, that we have to check. Analysis of changes between the current design model and the previous design model to avoid any defect rework, those things we have to check. And finally, the quality of the design model is to be reviewed. So all these things utilizing which we can assess whether the design set is the artifacts of the design set is implemented properly or not. Then comes your implementation set. Implementation set is about your source code, related code, um, your compile time files, all other related files to that source code, and executables. This is your implementation set. Implement now again we have to evaluate whether implementation set artifacts are being implemented properly or not. For that, there are some practices we have to follow. So again, first we have to check whether we have to analyze the consistency between the design models and the implementation sets. According to the design model only, the implementation is done on. Okay. Then assessment of the component source or executable files according to the your evaluation criteria. You can we can do this by performing inspections on the models, by performing analysis, assessments, and testing on the code. Okay. Then analysis of changes between the current version of implementation set and the previous one to avoid any rework, defect, and scrap. So this point is common in all of the sets. You just have to talk according to the respective area or respective set. Finally, the quality is to be checked, is to be reviewed. That is implementation. Final one comes up is deployment set. So this deployment set, because we are now at the stage that we are going to deliver the product, we are going to deploy the product. So we have to check the user manual is completed or not, is being documented properly or not. It is showing the installation part, it is showing the utilization, how to operate it. All these things should be mentioned in user manual. Associated runtime files should be there. Executable baselines is being made on after integration. So again, to evaluate, measure, and assess the deployment set is being properly implemented or not, there are some points, some practices, like testing against the utilization with the customer, testing against the quality attributes that were being decided in starting according to the requirement set, testing the partitioning, duplicacy, allocation strategies, that is to be done. Then testing against the defined utilization scenarios as per the user manual, like installation, configuration, mainstream usage, management, all these things. According to that, testing is to be done. Analysis of changes between the current version of the deployment set and the previous version is done. Then finally, the quality check. So according to the quality, to check the quality, the review is to be done. So that is your deploy. And here comes the last one. So first we have covered up management, then requirement set, design set, implementation set, and deployment. Here, in a on a brief note, our topic of this process artifacts is complete. And this complete scenario that you are watching right now on this slide, they are called as engineering sets. So this question can come up in your exam. What are different engineering sets? Discuss about. Or question can come up in life cycle phases how the artifacts are being implemented. Then you have to talk about these artifacts. Try to memorize some of them because they are according to the phases. Not much difficult to remember.